Welcome back to another unboxing video for you today. Now, I have some very sad news. If you can tell from the box in front of me, we got a new camera. Now, last time I got this camera, I did a live stream. This time we're just doing a normal video because I did a live stream last time, and it was a pretty good live stream, but I want to go over a few things with this new camera. And the other camera, what happened was, I work at Best Buy. I sent in at the beginning of last month to get fixed. Sent it out for a F-, error code. Sent it out. They said they fixed it. They sent it back. It wasn't fixed. It had to go back to Best Buy. We sent it back out. Came back about 4 or 5 days later. Still wasn't fixed. Went back in and they junked the camera out. So we got a new camera out of that. Same camera, but a new camera. So we're gonna go ahead and this is the same exact camera that we had before, the A4. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop this open for you guys, and only you guys will be able to see this video because there's no live stream. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move this camera up a little bit. I'm not using the new tripod yet, but we will get into that. Okay, so in here we have probably the cable to charge the camera, Ben. I do only have one light right now, and it's right here. So just so you know, it's getting dark out. So yep, that is the that's the connection for the computer. So you can plug it into your computer. So that's what that cable is. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna pop this open. We have our booklets, our scan your phone, which we're still transferring the files over from the other phone. So once we get that phone enabled, we'll be able to scan that code, get that all taken care of. But like I said, right now the phone's still being hooked up per se. It's doing its setting up. So we're gonna really jump into this. Right off the bat, we do have the same kit lens that came with the camera. So this lens again is going to be the 28 to, I think that's the 28 to 70. So it's not a bad lens. Really, it isn't. It's just a 28 to 70. Then you have our wrist strap, which I still have the old one, but new camera strap. So we're gonna, I don't know if I'll do that in this video, but we're gonna at least get the camera out and test that out. So there's the camera strap. Then we have a W battery. So the V battery, or whatever the battery is, it's the Z battery. So we got one Z battery. I'm gonna put this back into the, I guess it can just be here on the desk. Then we have the connection to plug it into the wall, which is that cable that we just saw a little bit ago. So there's that cable. So that would go with the charger itself, which it charges, like I said, once again by Type-C. Anything else in the box? Okay, so then we got the camera itself. And again, this is gonna be the Sony Mark IV. So again, very nice camera. Like I said, it was given the F- code, and which that was mainly what I could figure out on YouTube and all that, is the sensors from down here in the lens weren't making the connection. So like when you plug this in and clamped it, there was an error code because of that. So it's not because of the camera itself. There's nothing else in there. So the other thing I had to do, since I'm going all brand new with this camera, I bought a new memory card. Okay, so I had to get that separately, just because. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna pop this sucker in. Just trying to get this open. They made them so easy to get in, but sometimes they don't, so. And I actually went into, I ordered this one online. When I went in today to get the new phone, which is still, like I said, doing its thing. I picked up another card of these because it might be good to have dual cards in this camera, like I have in this camera currently. This Sony RX700, which is still trucking along. It's an old camera, you know. So there is the memory card. So we're gonna take that. I always keep the casing these go into, and then if I have to send the camera in, I just take it and plug it in there. So we're gonna go ahead and just slide this in. It only goes in one way. I think it's this way. So basically the image of the card goes towards the front of the camera, and then you're just gonna slide that in and lock in. Now, because this is a camera unboxing, I'm gonna keep that with the box. We have these other things that we need to keep, and I'm just gonna throw this stuff down here and that. So basically, this is what I had before. You know, I had this camera, this lens, with the strap, and let's get the battery. And yeah, I guess we should get the battery in there. Now I still have. Remember when I originally bought this camera? I bought another battery. Well, I haven't opened that battery, so I still have that battery as well, which has never been used, never opened. It's still in my camera case in the box. It's the same battery. There it is. Never been opened. The Z battery, which is what this is. But I also decided to get a better lens, because this past year when I was using the camera, and you know, I take a lot of photos. If you didn't know, all the photos are up on a site called SmugMug. This year, I decided, you know, obviously to get the kit lens. That's what they gave me because the camera itself was damaged, so they couldn't really keep that camera in. You know, I couldn't keep it, so they sent it back. They're gonna, you know, get rid of it or whatever. So instead, I also looked up. When I went in today, after I got I said, well, I'm gonna get a new camera. I'm gonna get a new phone for my phone because my phone's been acting up. And I said, well, there's good financing right now with the phones. And I don't know if it's just right now or what it is, but there's if you have the Best Buy credit card right now, currently there's this a thing you can get 12 months financing with the Best Buy credit card if you buy a phone. So I said, well, I'll buy a phone, and then I'll also buy a lens. So this lens is a 70 to 300 lens, okay? So it's a decent, so where this ends at 70, this would go to 300. Now the f-stop on this is going to be a 45 to 560. Now I don't, what's this one? 350 to 560. So it's just the f-stop at the beginning, which is a little lower. This is a 3.5, so it's one more f in the lighting, which I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. Now again, with all cameras and lenses, there is a restocking fee at Best Buy. So if you open it and you don't like it, you're stuck. There's going to be that restocking fee on that. So just be aware, if you do get a new lens, that is what this is. That's what it's gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this. Oh wow! It even comes with a nice case. Gee, another like case thing. Okay, and it looks like it comes. Now this is my first time ever buying a separate lens. Usually I only use like the kit lens that came with the camera. So that is going to be news to me. So again, we have some little booklets for the lens, which I'm going to just stick over there. So this lens looks like it has a nice it's bubble wrap, but it also looks like, now this is the G Master lens. So G Master lenses are very nice. So just so you know, like they're expensive. Like this lens alone was probably half of the camera price. So that's why I said I'm gonna buy it, but I'm gonna put it with the, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm gonna do the buy with the camera phone. So then I don't have to, worry about it. So it's got a nice protection thing there. Got a nice lens hood. So again, lens hood protects the lens from any, anything that you may have. So this is what it looks like. So again, this is a G Master. It's got power zoom. Again, it takes off from 70 to 300. So again, with that sports stuff, like I could be, before when I was trying to take pictures and I was far away, I couldn't get any good images because the lens that comes with it is not that good of a lens. Now, with this new lens, let's test it out. And I think there's also, did it say it had, no it does, okay. So let's go ahead, I'm gonna uncap this, we're gonna hit the little thing on the camera here. And how you do this is you line up the marks on the camera with the mark on the lens. So you're just gonna go and you're gonna line them up and you're gonna hear a click. That click means it is in there. And this is a pretty, look at that lens. Now the other thing is, keep your lens caps. Because if you don't, what's gonna happen is when you take this lens off, you're not gonna be able to protect your lens. Okay, so again, with this camera, and again, we're probably gonna have to, uh-oh. It's not charged. It's not charged! No! Alright, give me a sec here. I might have to lose the light. Or something like that. I thought it'd be fully charged, but clearly it's not. And I have no way of charging it right now. I do. I just gotta... I want to dust it out! Alright, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to get this thing powered in. I guess I can unplug my new phone. It's almost at 90%. Just to get this thing charging up. Okay. So, I'm going to disconnect the phone for right now. It's still on, it's just not going to be plugged in. Okay. So, I like plugging in and charging it. It's a lot easier to just unplug. Got plugged in and then got unplugged. Okay, there we go. So now it's plugged in, and it does have, now when it's charging, it'll have a green light. Like I think I showed you in the last video, like it's got a little green light. That means that the camera is charging up. I would recommend fully charging it before you use it. Just because that is how a lot of manufacturers like you to do. They like you to fully charge the camera up before you use it. It's recommended to do that. I'm still transferring the other stuff from the other camera over. So I don't know how, like, if this battery was used and that's why it wasn't charged. If someone actually opened this box up and for a customer, because some people, they do that and they're not supposed to, because then it's considered open box. The lens wasn't, but the camera might have been, or it's just been sitting there so long that the battery is dead. Which also could be the case, because this camera with this lens here is about $2,600. So it could have been just sitting there for a long time and then the battery just, it wasn't used and it died. So that could be the case on this. yeah, I definitely recommend fully charging it before you start using it. I am going to turn it on just so you can see the interface. Missed. Huh. Still not getting a read here. Don't tell me they sold me a bad camera. That wouldn't be good. And that would be on them. That wouldn't be on me. Because you should be able to at least turn it on to use it. Oh, there, it just came on. Just took a minute. Preferring. Oh, it's got like no battery life. Yeah. So, and it went straight through. So normally when you turn on a camera, you have to set like the region and all. When I turned this guy on, it skipped right over it. So I think this battery was never used, or it was charged, but then the camera was never sold because of how expensive this camera is. That would be my guess. So what I'm planning to do with this guy here is let it charge over the next few hours, like I did with the cell phone. Let it charge over the next few hours. We'll do a second video and we can go through some of the specs maybe and go through the lenses and all that, because like I said, right now when I turn on, it does, okay. So, okay, let's see if we can at least set this up. So we are in English. We are going to not connect right now. So we're going to enter the time and zip. So we're in New York, so we're going to hit that. I like the standard month, day, or day, month, year, maybe? Okay. And today is so it's the 7th, I believe, and it's like the 20th. Oh, wait a minute, did I do this wrong? Hit cancel. Let's try that again. Turn the camera back on. Hopefully it comes on. It's gonna say set time, day, date. No? You're not gonna let me do that now? Alright. Well, maybe I'll do that in the next video, and we can go through some of the menus and some of that kind of stuff, because like I said, this camera is jam-packed. I know when I did the original unboxing, I had this lens and I tried it out and it was great. Now having this better lens on here is going to be better, I think. And again, I don't want to make this video too long that people don't want to watch it. So, I mean, probably from the title, a new camera, same camera, whatever, it's a great camera. And like I said, with this lens now that I have here, like I can zoom in like very close to the subject. So like I said, when I'm doing that zooming, okay, so from right here, okay, so it's not terrible when it's close up, but yeah, oh wow, yeah, this is gonna be nice for sports, I think. I know you can only see the lens, but I mean, from right here, it's like about to my door, halfway to my door. And then when I zoom in, you can get to I mean, it blurs, but that's just because of, I'm not in a lighted area pretty much. So like, if I'm following something else in my room, yeah, wow, that does, I just unplugged it. So we're gonna turn this guy off, and I'm gonna let it charge over a few hours, maybe tonight, and then in the morning, or in a few days, we'll do another quick video. there are some settings I want to change in the camera right away. One of them is the video thing. What I mean by video thing is there's a video setting in the camera. I had to search it up how to get it back. But when you're doing a video, there's an overheating issue with the camera shutting off. Okay? With the other camera too. And so I found a video that showed how to do it. So we can do that in the video as well. It's just showing you how to get that menu set it up correctly in your camera. In the Mark IV. It's a great camera. I love the camera, except of like the overheating issue, like I said. And then the F dash, which was not my fault and it wasn't the camera's fault. I think it was maybe because I use my cameras a lot. You know that. If you see me at a game, you know how busy I am. You know I do several games at night. So that's one of the reasons why I said, well, let me get a better zoom. Because right now I only have the 2070, and if I can get a 70 to like 300 or something like that, that'd be nice. I might also get more lenses later on down the road, you know, for better, closer shots. This lens alone was half the price of the camera. So you're looking right here about $36,000 or $3,000 probably, about $3,000. And that's without protection plans and all that. So you're looking at a good amount of cash here in camera equipment. People don't realize that, and if you are one of those folks that watch my videos and watch the sport videos, I don't really tell this that many people, but I do not get paid by the school. So you watching these videos, commenting, surrounding to my channel, that helps me out because I do not get paid by the school district. They let me on the fields and all that, but I do not get paid by the school. I don't get paid by the section. It's just a hobby of mine. I love taking photos and videos. So when I get a new camera, that's where I do a video on it. I'm looking at maybe upgrading the Sony RX700, which is the camcorder that I'm using right now to video this. I mean, I don't know if I'll go fully full frame DSLR. I like camcorders because they are better for longer videos. Which, like, again, my sport videos are a little bit longer a lot of times. They're, 2 or 3 hours long. If I have 2 games, the battery life on this will last about maybe 2 full games. Definitely with the fall sports, with the soccer, I might not leave it on all the time. I might just turn it on for a few photos, turn it back off. That way I can save the battery life. But with my camcorders, with this camcorder I have here, I might have to get another battery because they're 80 minutes a pop. I can barely do 1 game with that battery life. So I might have to get another battery, or I might use my battery pad that I built, got. But that's what I'm saying with this camera setup here, and it's a great camera. So if you're into photography, like I am, I would suggest definitely getting a good camera. If you're looking for a still camera, if you're looking for a video, this is great for both. It does do video, except, like I said, there's that one setting that you do have to fix in the camera, which we're going to take care of once we get the camera kind of situated with the charging and all that. But once that charging is done, we'll be all set. Another thing to note is these straps. Definitely strap it up, and when you do it, make sure that when you do it, that the loop, that the Sony logo is like this. So you got the Sony logo like it's supposed to be. So I'm not going to do it here on camera because it does take a bit of time to get them in there. But that's one thing to know. And also, when you're not using the camera, put the lens cover on. I don't usually use the hoods. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to attach that. You can leave the hoods on the lens itself like that. But yeah, so I would recommend, and also when you get a new camera, make sure you fully charge it. Don't just start using it. Because that will help with that. So right now I'm going to disconnect this lens here, and again there's a little thing on the left side here that was going to lift. You're going to hit that. It's very tight, but you're going to twist, lift up. You're going to put this on there. And I'm going to put the other lens on. So again, you're just going to line up the lines here. And you're going to twist and tie. Again, these just keep because you're going to need them. What I like to do is, you know, if you have a bag or something, like you have another lens, say, put it in with that other lens. That way then you're, you know, when you switch lenses, that you have it to attach. So I would, you know, get another lens. Like I only had the one lens last time. So I didn't have to worry about that. But like I said, with now 2 lenses, and again, I might not, we'll have to see like if I do use that second lens. I bought it. It's good, from what I can tell, it's really good for zooming in. But again, if it's a close shot, I really can't zoom in. And this camera does have a 33 megapixel still, so remember that too. So, but yeah, this is a great camera, like I said. This time I just did a video on it. I didn't do a live stream. Last time we did a live stream plus a video, but this time we just did a video. I figured it'd be more concise to what we're doing and a little bit quicker. I mean, you know, 30 minutes is not quick, but at least you're getting information on what the product is. And we will be definitely doing more videos on the camera, my cell phone. I did buy some other things for the camera. I don't know if I'll use them. But like I said, we installed the memory card. The memory card's installed. Just charging at the camera. And I'm gonna let all this stuff charge up over the next few hours. And then tomorrow, probably at this point, which will be the 1st, I will do more videos on these products once they're battery's fully charged. Maybe I'll do a live stream on the new camera. Maybe we can do a live stream / video. You know, do a video with this camera, do a live stream on my phone, and then we can do the new tripod and do a whole bunch of videos with the new camera. I do want to do that one setting thing so you can video for longer and not worry about the camera shutting off when you're videoing. Now, it usually doesn't happen in the first 5-10 minutes, but if you go longer than 10 minutes, that's when the camera likes to shut off. But you can change that setting in the camera, so it's just a quick setting in there. You just go in, you hit it, and then it fixes itself. So, some people don't have that issue. But some people, like when I did the reviews last year when I just got the camera, I had some extra stuff I did reviews on. It shut off during the video. So it was like one of those things like I had to switch over to this camera and say it shut off. Sorry, but we're back. And I have better audio with this camera. I mean, this does have, so it does have, mics over here, and it's got the headphone thing, I think, somewhere. Let's see. Oh, that's the oh wait, they're both right here, I think. Yeah, so you got the headphone jack right there, and you got the mic jack there. So you do have both. And when this is fully charged, that light will go out. So we're gonna just let this thing charge up. I'm gonna replug in my phone in a minute. Once I move this lamp back over to where my computer is, I have this little desk here that I do all my videos on. Oh, that's not good. My tripod just broke the handle. Just broke the handle. Oh my. That's why I need new tripods. These ones stink sometimes. I mean, it's a good tripod, but it just broke on me. So, yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this little unboxing of the new camera. And we'll see you in another video, probably tomorrow at some point. Maybe this week sometime. I want to get some views on this video before I post another video. But we will have the 3 videos from today. So we had the new phone, we had the tripod, and now we have this camera. So hopefully you enjoyed the 3 videos for today. Hopefully they get up today. If they don't, they'll get up tomorrow, which is going to be the 1st. But that's okay, because like I said, if they get up on the 1st, they get up on the 1st. But I have a little bit of time to edit these videos and get them up. So hopefully they get up and there's no issue. And we might be doing some Minecraft. I don't know. We'll have to see what we do. But until the next video here on the channel, we're going to say what I normally say in my videos, and that is bye-bye for now.